Hi. Oh, you guys are looking the other way. So I'm trying to show you. So there is. We're gonna be doing sunset yoga, and let me switch it up a little bit here. Oh, hi. Oh, Choco, don't go away. Okay, I'm working on the Osmo. Come on down, Osmo. You're up high. Aloha. Hello. So we're here. We're practicing with Sori, the yoga cat. Sori, hi. You say hello to your. Where are you? To your guests. Are you checking out? So yeah, thanks for your patience as we learn to use Osmo here. Hi. So I think we're just gonna relax and really do our yoga today because we've been doing this live stream uh, marathon, live-a-thon, and I do need to really actually. Hi, Choco. Say hello to all your new friends. Didn't you have new friends come from Greece and Italy and Spain? I think we wanted to put this in here so it wasn't so obvious because in case the road is still in use. Hey, Choco, somebody's already here. Move your butt out of their face. Ah, you just Satnam, welcome. Oh, Choco, this is not gonna work. You have to leave them alone here, or else the yoga. Oh man, oh man. Okay, so see, Choco, you did that. You did that. Okay, Osmo, stay there. Choco, do you have to go right there where Osmo is? There's so much space here. Also, I don't know if I picked the right spot. Am I gonna be sitting on all this weeds? I'm so cuckoo. Okay, here. I'm just gonna put it here. And then maybe, how can I do it? Or can I put you guys more better? Because the point is, we do want to see the sunset. I owe you a really great. Oh, shoot. Oh, somebody's coming. Shh, don't say anything. Okay, just make believe nothing's going on here so they don't interrupt our class. Estoy practicando. Oh, shoots. They don't know. People don't know I'm doing the live stream, so I just hiding. I just, oh, don't say anything. Okay. Okay, cool. We got it. We did it. We got the space now. All right. Let's put this here. Let's see how it looks. And let's see how Osmo is going to go up and down, up. And then maybe we need to come up more. DJ Osmo. I might move my spot. Hi, Toko. You came back with us? I think we should maybe go to the. I think I should move out of the weeds. Okay, so and get like here. Choco, what do you think? It's better, but you can't knock it. You can't knock them over. Okay. Hey, somebody's here. We've got to go look. I see purple, and purple is the color. Hey, right here. Okay. Hello, Aaron. Is that Aaron? Wow. Emin. Okay. Oh, from Turkey? Oh my goodness. Okay, Turkey. We love that. Okay, Turkey's number 1. Put Turkey up there. Oh, Turkey. Turkey. I'm just trying to think, what do I know about Turkey? Mm, thank you for coming. Let me see if I could lift this up any higher. So that's it. Okay, so that's it. So the the gimbal has a stand. It raises a bit, but not too much. Mm. Wow. Oh, Zori, come here. Can you come on here? Come on. Zori, say hello. And then you can be the model. I can put you here and see, right? Oh, yeah. She's like, oh no, with the dog. She's like, I'd rather just. You guys, get away from the camera. Come on. Come. Sit down. Can you sit? Zori, can you come back? Well, we're getting ready to do the class, so you guys are either in or you're out. You want to take off your leash? Let me take off your leash. You don't get trapped. Okay, we'll take off your leash. We got the purple with purple. Oh, one day we gotta do jumping. This is a good leash. This is a good jump rope just to sort of warm up. Wow, I didn't even realize it. And this has been here the whole time, and I've been looking and wanting a jump rope. This is what I mean. Sometimes we don't even realize we really actually have what we need, and we don't even. We were like, oh, I need to get a jump rope. I need to practice jump. Yeah, I got it. Acres of diamonds in my own backyard. Well, pulling out of the sky here. Okay. Let's hope that we're truly alone now, that we have this back dirt road to ourselves. Because we have a live-a-thon to continue. It's still a holiday. There's some kind of birds in the bushes. Might be quail. It's really hot today, sweating out all the toxins. See, now they're like, she's like, I want my privacy. I want to do yoga. I want to meditate. Leave me alone. Before, they were both, she was running. He was coming. I just like, oh, I didn't have the camera on in time, to show you guys that cats and dogs, and they want to come with me here to do yoga. They want to be here, which is magical, right? This is part of the being becoming holistic, you might say, changing your surroundings, changing the people that you the energy you hang out with. Look, now I hang out with them. I have invited many a beautiful woman complimentary, to give them that spa time, that yoga and those classes, and they want to come, and some have, but a lot of them are very, very, very busy. And so I chose to share it with the ones who are here. And then it turns out to be internationally now. So you motivate me, you inspire me to move into motivation, and that's what it's about. Aloha, super. Yeah, thank you. It's about moving into motivation. Motivation doesn't happen first. Let's just take a little bit. We'll enjoy this ambrosial hour. And what the ambrosial hour is a great time to sun gaze, to reconnect, whether it's the morning, wherever you are, early morning, whether it's the late night. I'm transmitting this energy to you and reminding you that you can do it as well. It's complementary. It's cosmic charging energy. And if you can imagine, if this sunlight can light up the house, if it can light up, can be used, solar paneling and all that, imagine what it can do for you. We have been told not to look at the sun, but this is the time that we can. It's coming down. So whether it's rising or coming down, it's in its gentler, most beautiful state. It's not directly piercing. Sorry. So uniting with nature, when it says yoga dancer, it's a combination, it's a culmination, it's union, right? Union with nature. Look at the beautiful sky, look at the animals uniting with us, right? Somebody is here, somebody is. Let's see here. hmm. Sun behind the camera until sunset, so you can sun gaze and we can see you better. Oh, so cute. Oh, sun. Let's see here, I can sun gaze, but what about you guys sun gazing? I. Ooh, I'm so bright there for me though. Oh, Choco and Zori, how about you guys here? Can we see you better here? Hi. Look, can you see them too? Oh, wow. Shh, stop it. That wasn't very polite. Mmm, wow. Still hot. It's like, even though it's evening. Okay. Hmm. Wow. What's that language there? We've got a language. I'm not sure. It could be Arabic. It could be, I don't know. It could be what? Israeli? I don't know what that is. Well, thank you so much for coming. And here's the thing. And exactly, I apologize if they delete the message because they just don't understand it. It's kind of just another language, right? Sometimes they think it's you're saying something inappropriate because this is a holistic channel and I do have a restriction on like bad language, curse language, and things like that, right? I've taken those out of my vocabulary, negatives. So I understand maybe you didn't say anything wrong and it's just up for review. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for showing up as always. We're moving into motivation. We're considering that health is wealth, and so that dance is medicine, dancing for health. We're uniting with nature on a daily basis, doing our sun gazing, and we are moving into mobility. So we're putting specific moves that are very good for the whole body, like the squat, like the plank, like the what's it called, the horse dance, right? We're doing the horse dance. We're doing the royal dancer. We're doing the tree pose. So right now, I've just been sharing sort of improvisationally, spontaneously, moves throughout the live stream while dancing and then breaking off into speaking. So now we're doing technology, dancing, and nature and international communication, right? And we're doing a live-a-thon because we're really getting so close to reaching our goal of 1,000 subscribers from all around the world. So I'm so excited, and you know, this is making my dreams come true. I'm hoping to bring you more exciting. I don't know if any of you were here today, this morning. We got to go into the ocean. We got to see the sacred turtle and Hanu literally in the water. So whoever was there, we were blessed. And that's the goal. The goal is to re inspire the awe in us. And if I've been lucky enough to choose to be a co creator, and most recently, as YouTube President CEO Neil has messaged me and let me know that it's not just a co creator, it's actually an entrepreneur. I was like, what? Yes, okay. It is called entrepreneur now because we're growing. And then we have like he said also it's your stage, it's your theater, so it looks different than I thought, but I'm very very happy. It's one of those little things. Okay, so yeah, so that's what's happening for me. Been given my theater, been given my stage, and you, my audience, I am going to bring you the best that I can, really. That's all it is. I don't know, and if you like it, you come back. If you might want to go to the beach, you want to go to a ranch, you want to see animals, you want to do the yoga dance, right? You want to learn, you want to do the tree pose. Sorry, can you guys not? You want to be here. You both want to be here, right? They like it. So I love to do the inversions. Highly recommend that you do inversions on a daily basis. Get your head below your heart. And this will help to change the blood flow, change literally the way that you think, and help your circulation. You want to bring fresh new oxygen to your spine on a daily as well, because we get trapped air, and what happens is that causes neck pains and such. You got air bubbles there. So if you ever wonder why, one of the reasons we are always telling you to roll your neck gently, to do the moves that I show you in some of the other videos, right? The neck strength, build your neck strength. It's very important. It's the base of your spine, that's what holds up your head. And so, if you have a weak or pains in your neck, how is anything else going to go well? So, the things that I share with you are all about, it's not about telling you how you have to live your life or what kind, like making you do a specific routine, right? It's just sharing things that you can implement that will help to bring out a healthier, happier you. And that's the goal. Why? Because when we run into each other, we want it to be a pleasant experience. We want to know that we're both vibrating high, that we're both positive, that we're going to attract good things. Like, who wants problems, right? Who wants to show up and you don't get what you want? You want to go to the DMV, you want to be online quick, you want to be attended to by a polite person, you want to go to the bank, same thing. Wherever you have to go, especially if you have to put yourself in a business situation or a situation that maybe isn't as comfortable, you got to be around strangers, right? Wouldn't you prefer wouldn't you prefer that, let's say, maybe you had a little problem, maybe all your paperwork wasn't correct? Wouldn't you prefer someone who is professional, but they're kind, they have a heart, they actually take each situation and weigh it individually depending on the person who's in front of them, as opposed to, nope, those are the rules, nope, absolutely not, I don't, what, you have problems with your car, you can move on down the line, go get your shit together and come back later. I'm doing it by the book, and that's it. Or excuse me, you're late, all right? So I just say that by becoming clearer in our mind and our heart connection, when we do what we want to do, like we feel physically well, let's just say, right? We were able to take care of ourselves. We were able to go and get that delicious acai bowl that we've been wanting to eat with extra honey on it. We feel a little bit sweeter, right? As opposed to keep going and going and going and don't take that time for the self-love. This is the self-love. Me hiding in the bushes over here, me with the animals, me sneaking to talk to the world, say I'm gonna go international, and I got Greece and Italy and Germany popped in, and is Uzbekistan, wherever that is. Yo, peace up. That's right. Peace up. So peace starts with well-being, with feeling good, with feeling inspired, with feeling confident, with being motivated, with being able to say, look, I feel like doing this today. Oh, I can. I am well enough. I have enough energy. I'm strong enough, right? Strong enough. I'm going to go into my squat. Doing these squats have really been helping. Build the strength, build the muscle. Whew. All right, Choco. I don't know why, but he just likes to. He loves her. No, let's try the Osmo. Ooh. Sorry. Mm. Okay, so Osmo's holding up pretty good. a little breezy. Oh, thank goodness we got some breeze, right? A hot day, right, Choco? Aw, thank you for coming and doing yoga with us, Choco and Zori. See, they kind of got jealous. Like first it was just the cats coming, and then Choco took over yesterday. Now we got both of them. So how cool is that? You guys, when I left, oh my God, the sunset. When I turned around, the whole sky was pink, like hot, amazing colors, and then it was orange, and it was yellow, and it was like, and I said, oh my gosh, I said I didn't think. Here's the thing, the day was great, the whole day was pretty great, and then when we did our live, it was still kind of, it was like, it was like peeking out a little bit of white out of the clouds, right? But I said, well, it's not going to be an amazing sunset. So I said goodbye to you guys. And I promise you, like like a minute later, it was already started. Not even a minute later, it was already started. So I'm hoping that tonight the same thing happens. And then I did put the camera back on actually to say a proper goodbye. So hello, hello. So yeah, I put the camera on. I filmed it, and I'm really glad I did because another co-creator that I know, she actually came on. She caught me. She was like, "What? Thank you for the." She was waking up. She's in Poland, and she was waking up, and she loved the sunset. So I'm always glad. I always end up being happy that I do go live, even whatever happens, and even though I'm always trying to fix my hair, and always like, oh my God, what is it? De Argentina, que hablamos. Oh no, that was somebody else from excuse me, de Argentina. Sí, tenemos hoy en la día era alguien de Argentina, pero era otra. Bueno, bienvenido de Argentina. A mí me encanta Argentina, la verdad ahora, por Dios, yo estoy creciendo, yo sé que están mejorando. Era un tiempo que they said rich like an Argentine. Que Dios te bendiga. Las mujeres, las personas, todos son muy guapos y la verdad. ¿No hablas inglés? No, por eso estoy hablando. Bueno, ¿entiendes español? Sí, yo hablo español. A mí me encanta Argentina, a mí me encanta la comida de Argentina. Bueno, la otra día tenemos unos amigos de Argentina y yo hiciste una torta con dulce de leche y ellos eran pero loco. Estaba hablando por días, todavía está hablando. Yo fui la otra noche, hiciste unas otras cosas y bueno, así. Sí, estoy tratando de comunicar con vos, obvio, y con todos porque tenemos muchos latinos diferentes. Tenemos de México, de Chile, obvio de Argentina, de Perú, de Nueva York, New Yorkers, right, de Puerto Rico, y bueno, de todos lados, la verdad, de España. Así, y yo quiero hablar más idiomas y comunicar. Por eso I put bilingual, multilingual, I put international, because I just love culture. I love culture. Me encanta la cultura. I love people. I love positivity and creativity and artists, and the fact that now I'm reaching my goal. It's like, are you kidding me, right? We started with nothing. We started with fear. Then once, and then it was like staying at one, and I said, I got to change. I got to show up. I got to show up. And I started to show up and say, I was like afraid. I was embarrassed, and I was showing you guys the animals, and it was okay. But now that I'm showing up and I'm doing the yoga dance and the giving the message, because it's improv, right? So I ask that the message come from a place of love, from a place of inspiration, from a place of positivity, from a place of uplifting. And this is what comes out. So it's the best I can do. Yo te entiendo. Bueno, that's bien, bien. Vos me entiendes. Bueno, the main point, okay, is that we move into action. We can sit here and, there's many, many, many people just sitting and talking. And, sometimes I don't know what's going on. It sort of gets, something happens with the people that are not the creators, that are the viewers. Conversations get a little bit. So I like to stay positive and I like to stay in action. So a lot of times I step away and I just start doing what I'm doing. But now I'm trying to, because I'm getting some people that I'm having nice conversations with that I can, I feel like I can trust. They're not gonna say weird like, you know what I'm saying, right? I'm not here to battle or rank or all that. So I don't want to miss them. I want them to know that I so appreciate them. My other co-creator ladies have been showing up. It means so much to me to take that time because they already know what I'm gonna do. They already know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna dance around and I'm gonna say positive things and peace and love and all that. So, so when they take the time out to literally to feel that energy that I'm transmitting and to give me their support and love, it gives me the confidence and the desire to continue, right? Let's just say, because then we remind each other that we're going through the same things. We're human. We're all. A lot of people are afraid of AI. I'm not AI. I'm not a clone, right? I don't know. I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of a passcode or do some strange improvisational things to let you know. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's her, because who else would do that? Oh, oh my God. Oh, you are bad. Who else would say that? You are a baddie. You are a baddie yourself. You. No, 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 no. That one's staying there. I. You are a baddie. We are baddies. Yeah, right. I used to be really bad, Betty. It was a bad Betty. I was so bad. You have great energy. You too. You have great energy. That's why you're here. People with great energy are attracted to each other. Don't let anybody fool you. Like attracts like. Somebody like I just remembered somebody super 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 famoso, super famous. I know you guys have your. I know you have your experience with your famous people. We all do, right? But anyway, bottom line, that's what they said to me. Oh, you were like great energy. So here's the thing: if the message is held for review, it's either in another language that is not understood, or it's something that's not appropriate for us here. Okay, so either way, it's all good. It's all good, right? But we don't participate in negativity, in foul language, in overly sensual, sexual language. We don't do that here. We know it all exists. We know it's a possibility, and we're just trying to elevate ourselves a little bit more because we want more. We deserve more. We want to give more. We're artists. We're creators. We want to get paid more. I'm working here. I've been working here, let's say, for about 2 years. Yeah, complimentary pretty much on YouTube. Grown. Why? Why did I do it? Because I was still in the experience and exposure state. I was, all my videos, I didn't know how to edit them. So, if you wanted to support me, you'd have to put up with and you'd have to fast forward and, like all kinds of things. So I said, okay, I get it. I'm working for free. But then I start to listen to the YouTube professors, like the super cool, the super ones I really know, like Roberto Blake and Think Media, and there's several more. If you guys are co-creators, you know what I'm talking about, right? The kind that started, the kind that's been here, the kind that they're already buko bucking, they're like, okay, they're getting paid for their work, right? So they said, give and give and give until you're ready, and then you give even more, and then the rest will come, right? The YouTube, what do they call them? Their discovery team. So that's already happened. Like, I've already gotten the message. The numbers are there. The doors are opening up. The platform. The fact that I was told that this is my theater, this is my stage, that I'm an entrepreneur and not just a co-creator. So good things are coming. I'm looking for some sponsorship as we speak. Sponsorship, what does that mean? That means lots of goodies and clothes, and I'm looking for dance wear. What else? Well, they might send me like sweatbands and water bottles and things like that. And then, of course, what do I want to do? I want to do polls and I want to share them with you. I want to do interviews with people. Let's get some artists. Let's get some athletes. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So when I get the let's say the validation, when I get the 1,000, and when I get the watch hours, and then YouTube says, okay, it's official, you get the partnership, it's for all of us, right? It turns out good for everyone, because if the only thing that happens, my programs get better, and you get to have something good to put on every once in a while, that you're like, oh, it's fresh, it's clean, it's almost like family friendly. Oh my God, I'm turning into a freaking family friendly channel. I used to run away. I was like, oh, are the kids coming? Okay, I'm not coming. Is our kids allowed at this party? Okay, I won't be there. And now, look, be careful what you ask for. The suits, you might get healthy and happy. You might wind up with a cool family of animals that get along. You just might say, oh, I thought I would never be able to quit drinking alcohol. That road was like, whoa, you know what? I didn't think I would be able to quit drinking alcohol. And so now, instead of hugging the toilet, I'm like out here hugging nature. You know what I mean? Come on, you party animals. You party animals, you little queens. You know what I mean? That's why we're here. We're looking for more. We're ready for more. We're ready to turn our mess into a message. She's like, oh, yeah, so this is what always happens. They play games, they play back and forth like people. I love you. No, I don't. I want you. No, I don't. Today, yes, tomorrow, no. So, loyalty, what part does that play, right? It's not about just how you feel. How do we feel? We feel alive, we feel great. I put that one up there, right? The baddie. Baby. Baby. But you ain't seen nothing yet. Baby. You just ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, what's up? Oh, the Bronx, the Boogie Down Bronx. Okay, now now I'm happy. Are you kidding me? I want to put the Bronx now. I'm really hashtag the Bronx, all right? Are you kidding me? Do you know what's up from the Bronx? That goes up there now. Mike, Mike, yo, what's up? Mike Mercado. Yo conocía una Mercado. Bueno, the Bronx, right? Do you know, have you been to the real Little Italy? Seriously. Texas too is in the house. I've been to Texas as well. I have been to Texas. I went to San Antonio and I went to the Alamo. I mean, you kidding me? I didn't even know that. I was like the Alamo, the one that we hear in the history. Yeah, yeah, the Alamo. Dale, exactly, dale. Y sabe que the Bronx. I want to get back to the Bronx. We can't leave. We can't be missing out on this. Does anybody really know where the real Little Italy is? I mean, come on. What? You are near it? Oh, you're so lucky. You are so lucky. You know that they have all, it's in the Bronx, okay? Duh. Duh. No, I was trying to do a poll. I was gonna do a poll. But anyway, all the barrels of olives. There's olives, like all kinds of olives. And cheeses, amazing cheeses, right? Like old style, like they actually make things by hand, like artisans of food, of cheese, of fermenting the the peppers and things. Artisans of food. That's just like, yo, you gotta get back to that, people. We gotta. That's why you can't be afraid of AI, because you need to get back to creating from your heart and soul. Whether it's you're sewing, you're knitting, you're painting, AI can't take that away from you if you show up at your local market with your beautiful art, right? Like that's the thing. They cannot make those olives, those salt, those fermented, those handmade mozzarellas, those handmade pizza dough. Listen, I used to go crazy. I was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it when I was like, went into the Bronx and went into the little shop and wasn't even they sold the pizza dough so that I could go home and I could just be like, yo, look what I did. I made a pizza. Even though I didn't realize that the most important part is learning how to make the dough. But still, I was so excited to be able to make something homemade that was made with love. Wow, Riverwalk. Amen. I know, right? Get me started with the food and that's what I mean, the Italian food, the Greek food, all the different food. I talk to you. I say that we're gonna stick together and we're gonna do like food journeys. Like maybe you guys can give me your like favorite. Let's just try to keep it healthy. I don't mind what you eat. You can eat whatever you like, and I'm not saying we're not gonna go there, but we're gonna keep it healthy because that's what people have a problem, let's just say, or a challenge with implementing, and if they need to lose weight or gain weight. So when you give me your recipes, we're going to do, let's say, a lighter version or a vegetarian version. So yeah, drink your water, remember. And looks like the animals are choosing to get along and calm down. Yeah. Yes. So remember, we're here to move into motivation, literally move our bodies. Sometimes we don't even feel like it, or we're afraid. We're afraid to break out of the habit. Let's just say people are around us and they're not working out, they're not moving, and they don't support you. Well, that's why I'm here. See, I break away so that I could be here today to remind you that working out and mobility moves can be fun. as we test out the DJI Osmo with this angle, right? And we get some solar energy from the sun gazing of the ambrosial hour. I'm so grateful for all of you, all my international crew. Today, Argentina and the Bronx and Texas. I mean, Texas was already on my list. Argentina as well. But the Bronx is new. I do put Brooklyn. Hashtag Brooklyn in the house. Yo, it's in my heart. It's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know everything, so sometimes I just pop in to say hello and see if people that I know are there. And if you are new here, thank you so much for giving us your time, your energy. And if you want to know what's going on, it's moving into motivation. It's sun gazing at the ambrosial hours, sunset, sunrise. That's the time that we can actually look at the sun and we can get that energy. We can recharge ourselves. It's a sacred time between the day, the night, the morning. So it's the in between hours where you can reimagine, right? Reimagine and take back the whatever's the rest of, or if you're waking up, it's a way to plant the seeds of positivity so that your day goes well. And I see some messages are being removed and reviewed. That's okay. As I said, either you're speaking a foreign language, one way or another, you are speaking a foreign language. So, I don't know. I don't know who is Epstein. But either way, either you're speaking another language or you're having a conversation with yourself, because if it's not a pleasant, if it's not inspiring, if it's not letting me know that you have a channel and things of such, then we're going to say, no, no. We're here to grow, okay? We're on a mission. 1,000 subscribers. We're doing a live-a-thon. We're connecting, we're growing, and then we'll be showing, we're doing classes, but we want the support, I've been in communication. I'm ready, they're ready. So we just need just a little bit more. Okay, spinal adjustment, very simple, very beautiful. Wherever you are, I hope you had an amazing holiday weekend. Whoever joined us for the whole live-a-thon, live stream-a-thon, it's been amazing, it's been great, it's been fun. We got to see turtles in the ocean. We got to dance to new music. We got to connect with so many different countries. So exciting, so beautiful sunsets. And we do the Royal Dancer as well. Is anybody else out there working with the DJI Osmo? And then I guess I can show you the sunset. If you are a creator and you have a channel Hey, listen, I would love to know about it. I would love to come check you out. If you think that I might like it, if it has anything to do with creativity, with working out, with, I don't know, I like ASMRs as well. I never know what I'm going to enjoy. I like to just, like, I'm subscribed to people that, I don't know, I just like to see people enjoying their life, even if it just seems like a normal thing. Like, okay, Nick Jordan, he's just a nice, he does the ceramics, the Swan City ceramics together with her, and then they got this other, his channel, right? And they take us on the river, and then he's just like going down the whole river, and then he films underneath the little fish and the ripples, and it's just such a sweet journey, if you don't have the opportunity to go out. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you weren't able to have your vacation, if you weren't able to have your vacation, right, doesn't mean you can't have a staycation. It doesn't mean that you can't create a 1 day escape. And then, all right, here we go. The best part of it all. If you actually can't do it yourself physically, that's why he's doing it, for that, for you, for even for me. I'm a creator, I'm doing things, but I'm not going down the river, or I might not be going to a farm and picking, fresh produce and berries, and but I may be showing you, okay, let's sneak into the ranch and let's go check out the Spartan race, or let's sit here and do sunset yoga. So this is for you guys, you know what I'm saying? So if you if you want us to continue, right? If you want us to continue to grow and and utilize the tools that are being given to us, that's why we ask, right? That's why we ask. We're like, dude, this is kind of like a circle here. I know what it's like to sit there and click on Netflix and be like, what? Sorry, Netflix, I'm sorry. Sorry. He's like, wait, would you would you play my series? Well, I remember I saw your live when you said all that about Netflix. I go back to YouTube. So, you see what I'm saying? So, that's one of the reasons I started. Literally one of the reasons I started this channel was because how can I sit here and keep clicking and not finding anything to watch? So you see my yoga, sunset yoga, which we're still gonna do, right? You guys get me involved. And when they really got me, was when I started to see Bite again. I was like, listen, man, you gotta be kidding me, right? Are we that lost? We did it to ourselves. You guys wanted to know? You were like, how do we end up in this position now? With, oh, everything's so expensive and this and that. I'm gonna tell you when it started. It started when you started throwing away your money. When you started putting tips and tips and tips and tips to people that didn't even do their job, and they didn't even, tip to ensure proper service. It was once supposed to be to ensure proper service. So it's like, wait, what do you mean? And they're like, what? I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want them to think of me as cheapy. So how much percent are you leaving? It's like, wait, 10% is a lot, right? Now you're like thinking, you're like, wait, who was that person? That food wasn't even any good. But somebody somewhere might think I'm not cheap. So we did it to ourselves, really, and not valuing it, not valuing the money, not valuing the coin. Or it's just somebody came out of nowhere. They want to charge you. They want to charge you. You just paid it. You just paid it. Just paid it. You're like, excuse me, but an acai bowl is actually supposed to come with fruit, and it's supposed to come with honey, and it's not supposed to be $25. It's like that's the whole. It's like, so now we've got to claim back our right, claim back our health, claim back the kitchen, claim back the fruit. So we're doing all these things just to kind of remind us, that we have choices, and we can be and become the change. All right. We can. There's the community center. You don't have to suffer. Everybody does not have. We can come together. That's what the community center is for. all it would take would be what's considered mastermind aligning. Mastermind aligning is about 5 people, just 5 people. They don't even have to be friends. They just have to want a similar goal. So imagine you get 5 beautiful, cool people, 5 moms, 5 women together at the community center. These people are not doing well. Things are too expensive. You guys create a day at the community center and you trade. Basically, you do what's called treke. Treke, red barter, the barter system. You don't have to suffer, but you have to be willing and able to ask, to communicate, to give what you have. Let me tell you, if I showed up and you were like home baking delicious whatever, or and then I had, let's say I have jewelry, that I make, or I have hats, or I have whatever, and I come, I would be more than willing to trade. And there's so many people. We must give each other more credit. Okay, we must. We don't have to suffer so much. People are coming on the YouTube, and they're crying, and they have their complaints, and they're not fulfilling, but there's other ways. There are. If you have a monastery in your environment, you can escape for a night. You can go there. You can sleep there. You can get recharged, regenerated, free, complimentary. If you have a farm in your town, somebody needs help, and you can sleep and you can trade for work. Um, there's churches. So I don't want to see everybody needlessly suffering when we can break out of the system, break out of the old paradigm of thinking, and become helpful to each other. Oh my God. Amen, Kirk. Amen. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, Trump. Uh, listen, I'm not blaming one person. You know, I'm not going there. You try to step into another man's shoes, into the world that has been manipulated, and try to play that game and try to win that game. You need the people. The people are what makes it happen. The people are what put, this is nonsense already. We've been there. We're going to change. That's what I'm saying. Our language is not about blame. I'm not hearing that. Whatever on tips. Everybody got so many tips they didn't even know what to do with them. They didn't take them home. They didn't, maybe 1 or 2 or 3% did, right? God bless them, smart people that knew. But everybody, you're not fooling me. I see I see, and you know what? When you got little shops and stuff jacking up prices and everything like that, that's because they know that you're gonna pay it. That you're just gonna walk in there, you're like blah, 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 like on the phone, blah, 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 and like not even caring that other people are there, your business all loud, just throwing your money down. So that's not honor and respect for the currency, for the coin, for the hardworking mother, for the ones that don't have it. When you know well and good that it's not worth that. That's not cool. We let that happen. There was a time where I don't, Coca-Cola, but it's the example. The almighty Coca-Cola. The people didn't like when they changed the recipe, and the people did not buy it. All right, you want to talk about rents? No, we're not going to go there, right? See, when you want somebody starts one negative comment, whatever it is, whether and they don't even it's not even that big of a deal, but there's already carries that blame, and then look what happens. So I'm gonna let that go because we're here for the positive. We're here for the sunset. We're here for the releasing of these things. Okay. So yeah. I have, obviously I have my opinions, right? Obviously. That's not what I want to do. I didn't come on here to rant and rave about. That doesn't get us anywhere. That brings it around again. That brings it back. That brings. So this is what I say, that I've even come to the point where I realize our language creates our reality. Even if we're speaking, we think we're being pro, but we're being like, we're bringing up the negative aspects or points. So it's all part of the game. We get twisted again, right? So I thank you for your comment. It shows what happens. It shows what happens. Yeah, exactly. You look very limber. Yeah, see, there you go. There. That's more like it. We want to look more limber. We want to be happier, healthier. We want to make better choices for ourselves. Like, okay, what does it mean? Self-love, right? What does that mean? For me, it means being able to take this time to come and be out here with you in this beautiful evening and doing my flexibility, my strength. And why is it just for the physique? No, it builds commitment. It feels focus. It builds focus. It builds integrity. It builds character, right? Because I have to be a person of my word. And even when I feel weak, I have to. I'm gonna put that up. Oh no, I did put it up for it. You know, I've got to keep my balance. I've got to work on my royal dancer. Sorry, sorry, where are you? Hi, Zori. I'm so glad you came back. I love you so much. You're so sweet. Oh, you heard me call you? Zori is a very special cat. When we found her, I thought she was a bat. She was so tiny and she has little fangs and her little claws were sticking out. You see how? And then she's a special cat. She almost lost her leg, right? You're like a athlete, a bat cat, a bat cat. She's a yoga dancing cat. Zori. Zorro. We thought it was a Zorro. Sorry. Sorry. She loves to come and do yoga with us. And see, this is what I mean. This is union. Union is yoga. Union with animals, union with nature, learning to be kind to each other and listen and speak. Eurus, we love that you came and joined us. We really do. And look at her eyes. They're like lights in the night. If we get lost, oh, if we lost, we just have her like a light. Wow, look. Okay, so some kind of beautiful gray pinks are showing. Maybe we'll be surprised. Maybe we'll be surprised, Zori. What's going on here? Money doesn't build love or character. Kindness does. When someone, Zori's like, rub, Zori, get away. Come. Yes, but the key is, right? We need money, right? We do need money. So this is not for or against money. We need it. But love doesn't pay the rent, does it, Tori? So yeah, so how do we combine all those things? And that's one of my goals here. That's why I'm here. Because I want to make this a vocation for myself. I want to make it so it's worth it. Because, how do you feel if you continuously do something for free? At some point, you might not feel as appreciated. You might feel like you're being, you know, you're just like, wait, are they actually respecting me and things like that? So that's the goal too. As a YouTube creator, as an entrepreneur, I'm reaching that platform, that 1,000 subscribers, the fact that you guys watch me regularly, giving YouTube the actual news through the likes and everything, that they're not wasting their platform on me, and they're not wasting all the tools that are opening up so that we can make you happy, because that's the goal. That's what they said it's about growing to the point where it's us and Netflix and Amazon, right? So how does that happen? How can we give you the best? How can I give you? That's what I've been practicing, right? Give you the best views, the best lighting, trying to give you the best information that I have, right? Becoming of value, but in a way that's also fun for me, right? Like this. So yeah, it's a give and take. What's up? Oops. Some days we're stronger, some days our left is more balanced than our right. And building these things, character and strength, commitment, focus, becoming a person of your word, I think they actually eventually lead to money, because other persons of that status, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for people that they can count on, that they can be loyal and committed to the cause, the purpose, to have integrity and character, like they actually want to do their job well. There's very little of that. There's very little of that. Especially, it's okay to want to be an entrepreneur and a creator, but doesn't mean that you cannot do your lesser, let's say, you might consider them lesser jobs or things, right? Doesn't mean you have to. I might have to go. I'm hiding out. You know that. I'm hiding out in the grass. Oh God, beautiful cat. Oh yeah, thank you. Let's put that one up there, because they love the cats. Yeah, let's see. Sorry, come on. Look, you Georgies. Look. She loves being here with us. She really does. Oopsies. You see how long her tail is? She's got her long tail. See how happy she is? She's sending you her love, her vibration. Happy kitty tail. Easy coochies. I know, don't they make you say strange things and make... Okay, so maybe I think we're okay. We can check and see. I don't know. I never know what's going to happen with the sunset. Okay. I just never know. I always think, oh, maybe it's not going to be so great. But still, the blue-gray is so pretty, right? The blue-gray is still very relaxing. Let's see. Let's put it down. I told you guys I'm working on the Osmo. This is it. I've got the gimbal right here. You see, you can do that, and then you can do this. It does so much more. Are you kidding me? It moves on its own. You know what? I have a feeling to do... Let's do some... What are we? A little bit of... For our spine. That's always good. A little bit of cobra, right? Baby. I guess baby. Oh, baby. Oh my God. Coolie in my face. Baby cobra. So I guess that would be about here. Baby. And so you see, you have your hands right by your chest, right by your armpits, sort of, and then you one vertebrae at a time. And then if you want to continue, try not to have the shoulders get up into your ears. Oh, that feels really good. I can feel everything like opening up and cracking. Cracking makes you crack up. You like hear your body, you're like, wow. Oh. Our bodies, man, is built to heal. Oh, sorry. What did you do? Are you guys okay? You still there? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, guess what, guys? Look, I'm going to show you. So you fell off. You fell down. There's Osmo. Hey, Osmo, how are you? Osmo. There's Osmo. He's still on. But his battery is getting low, as you can see. So we'll probably just make it in time for the sunset. And then he's got this magnet, okay? So we're gonna go like that. We're gonna put you back on the magnet and see what he does. Oh, you feel that? Oh, did you hear that? Look, now you're all upside down. Osmo. Osmo. Ow! Did you guys see that? How cool is that? So I'm learning. I'm learning. The first night I put it on, I was freaking out. I was about to just like say, no, I'm not meant to do a live. I can't figure this out. Osmo was spinning upside down and turning around, and I was like, this is never gonna work. Excuse me. But little by little, we figured some things out. So that goes to show you, practice makes perfectly imperfect. Osmo and me were getting to know each other. I call him DJ Osmo because I love music. Music saves my life. Money, yes. Money pays the bills. Are you homeless? Listen, oh, speaking about that, homeless, you are on it, Mr. Sulfuric medication. You're gonna get. I'm gonna put that up there. So, on that note of homeless, which is nothing to be joking around about, right? I did meet a beautiful girl today. I met a beautiful girl who just happens, yes, to be homeless at this moment. And we spoke, and she had just a, I could tell, I knew this was a new situation because she was still looking clean and still had a nice energy about her face, and you know, she was collecting bottles. So I spoke with her, and I just said, what are you doing, and she told me, and so I said, are you homeless? And she said, well, now, yeah, for now. And she shared a lot of really cool things with me, and I even told her, I said, I want to interview you. You're very special, and I told her that to have faith that we are tested. And she told me, yeah, she said she's doing the magic and science, the affirmation, the grant me the serenity to, to change what I can, and I don't know exactly how it goes, the wisdom to know what I can't, and that, because I was telling her about, fear no evil. Just keep walking, and you keep doing what you're doing, and you keep using your imagination to seeing yourself, where do you want to live, like in a home, in a, whatever it is, right? And I'm like, something's gonna happen, be ready. So that was a blessing experience. And then we ended it with me saying, do you want some nuts? And I just thought it was the cutest thing ever, because she was kind of like, what are you talking about? Like, what are nuts? Nuts? What do you mean? Just the way I used to be when another lady used to say to me, do you want some nuts? And I was like, what? Same thing. What are you talking about? Nuts. And then every time I saw her, I was like, oh, I hope she gives me some nuts. Now I get my own nuts, and I make No, 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 no. Doesn't discriminate. She told me some great things about another woman who was homeless, who, excuse me, uh, was helping, like, I don't know. She said something like 30 families or something. So obviously, there's a lot going on, and I'd like to know who these great people are. So yeah, that's. Thank you for bringing up the homeless. You know. All right, we're gonna move on. Wait. Okay, let's see here. Wait. No, I gotta change that. I gotta change that because that was just. I just put lovely, beautiful. Let's put that one up. That was a sweet one. Yeah. So yeah, everything's possible, right? Anything's possible. All right, guys. Listen, I'm gonna try to see if there's any kind of magic coming for you. Hey, Tori, what are you doing over there? The magic ambrosial hour again. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all my new subscribers, everyone from around the world who's been joining us. We have, oh, even Turkey. I forgot about Turkey. Turkey and Greece and Italy and the Bronx and Texas. I mean, it's just, Warrior pose, guys. You're feeling a little bit weak. You're feeling a little bit insecure. You're feeling a little bit powerless. This is the time to do the warrior pose. These are asanas. These are the actual physical moves that bring the health to your body. Your inner thighs, squeezing, pulling it up through the mula bandha, the lower abdominal wall, focusing your gaze, planting the back foot into the ground. So, placing all this focus, this alignment, this commitment, and then you have the strength. So, we try not to fall in and be gentle when we come out of the posture as well. So, this would be falling into it. So, there you go. There's one way. And then here's another. Lifting up, creating space. Gentle cat and cow, I hardly show it because I think that we should all know it already by now. Cat and cow. Really arching the spine, allowing the blood, the oxygen to flow. Wow, I heard the neck crack. Oh, I know one important move I'm going to show you. It's extremely important if you have been eating a lot, it's a holiday weekend, you went to any barbecues, you've been drinking beverages. So if you find yourself with any belly ache, and I've taught this before, it's a very specific move that helps you to release old stale air that gets trapped down in the stomach. So especially while you're at these events, that you're eating and you're speaking and you're drinking and you're speaking, and then you got pain, oh my gosh, well, my stomach doesn't feel so good, or I mixed this and I mixed that and I ate this and I ate that. So then what we want to do is we want to release that trapped air, and we do the breath of fire, right? So we expand the belly, we expand the diaphragm. I'm going to show you very simply. If you're more flexible, then you actually can take it into a full arch, like so. So I'll show you like so, and then you pump the breath of fire. So if you're able to go into a camel, if not, you just want to recognize that the point is to extend, literally extend and stretch the belly, and then the same thing, pump the breath. And then you might find yourself actually burping, right? Releasing that air. And another way that I'll show you is if you cannot even find your way down onto your knees, and you might recognize this position. You might recognize maybe one of your uncles or your grandpop or your pop or somebody, like after they had a big meal, and then they just stood there and they were like, and they're like stretching and you're like, what's going on? Okay, it's a natural thing. They're stretching their stomach, and then that releases the air. So, same thing, just if you can even just do that. Okay, so that's the point, is that's the breath of fire. So if you combine that with the stretching of the abdominal wall, you will burp. And then the other one is, right, the baby, when after they eat, you put it on the back and then you, and then, so it's like the same thing, giving that pressure, pump, pump, pump to yourself to get that stale air out. So yeah, just be prepared if you do that some sound to come out. I've already done it, so. Yeah, no, no, es que no está haciendo ese in Brooklyn. Es que Brooklyn es mi corazón. I don't know what you guys see. I didn't realize that you see the Brooklyn Beauty TV. I thought that you actually just saw the Art of Being and Becoming. I don't know who and when or why one shows. I even do other live streams, and I don't know why sometimes one shows and the other. But that's part of the learning process. Yeah, I guess that is a good question, right? This is, although I could be, there's crazy parts of Brooklyn, there's places that you would have no idea where you were, right? But no, it's more like Brooklyn is my corazón, mi corazón. Yo antes sí, before I did live there. I appreciate you asking. Okay, so we're getting into that. This is it. Oh, I'm gonna show you. There's beautiful pink clouds, all right? And it's funny because they're not they're this direction now. Oh, look at that. Can you see? Pretty pink. Beautiful pink and blue. And the moon is out. So yeah, so you get to see this pretty sky. It's different than yesterday. It was really, really spectacular, but that's okay. Still practicing on the gimbal. I don't know how to hold it. Look. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. All right. Let's put it down more, maybe. There. Let's see the pink skies. Just learning how to use this gimbal is like crazy. Like, hold on. Mm. So, yes, thank you for joining me as we practice, as we learn, as we move into motivation, as we become cosmically charged, as we connect with the global community. Wow, it looks weird. Dory, do you see? Oh, see, how does that happen? Wait, what's going on there? Oh, am I upside down? Am I upside down? Oh, I think I am upside down. I see you guys' words are upside down. Okay, switch it up. Let's see. I don't know how. Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye on that note. You see you upside down. Switch it up. See, oh wait, Are you gonna surprise me again, Sunset? After I shut the light, I shut the light. I shut the light. Time to go to bed. It's like shut the light. Are you gonna surprise me with an amazing sunset? Should I just like have the have them chillax and meditate till it's really over? Is that okay? Should we do that? Should we? Because it might turn out to be absolutely spectacular again. And then I'll be like, what a dodo bird I am. I'll be like, what a dodo. It happened to me yesterday. So maybe we'll just relax. Yeah. It looks lovely. Thank you for coming to my sunset, Ambrosial. Take care, Kirk. And God bless you too. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. Jiu Jitsu? Oh, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and black belt. Okay. I missed that. Homeless? Oh, Kirk. I missed that one too. But, shoots. Now you're brilliant, right? Now you're a baddie. If you're still here, I'm reading your message. I appreciate you. Sinan Kaki, hello, hello. I'm sorry if I missed you guys. I try not to get. Point is for me to do the yoga, right? And if I'm busy reading and long deep breathing, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Really makes a difference, you know. It's one thing to know it, but it's another to do it. Would you do it? Have you done it with me? Have you done the breathing? Take the breath with me. Valentine. Were you here before, Valentine? I think so because that's a unique name. Beautiful person, Valentine. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you coming. And I would like you to take long, deep breaths. Whenever we find ourselves anxious, excited and nervous are the same physical symptoms. So I prefer to say that I'm excited. And then taking those deep breaths brings me to a calmer state because it's literally proven that if we slow the breath, we slow the mind. This is true. Slow the breath, slow the mind, okay? We're relaxing. We had a long weekend, right? It's the holiday weekend. I came to show you the ambrosial hour. The sunset is the time to look towards the sun, to release what the day brought us, to keep what is good and let go of what was maybe imposed upon us, you know. So, time to be grateful, to have gratitude, to say thank you for the good that came. Every little great thing. The fact that you were able to walk, the fact that you were able to talk, the fact that you were able to eat, that you were able to drink water, the fact that whatever it is that was the fact for you today, no matter what happened, there was something good. Even if it didn't seem good, you cannot tell until time passes. Maybe it was meant to save your life. Maybe it was meant to distract you from something worse, you know, no matter what happened. I know you have all heard of those. I think they're Zen masters, and then, oh, this and this happened. It's great, maybe. Oh, this and this happened. It's not great, maybe. And it just goes on and on like that. It may be. And this too shall pass as well. So with the bad or with the good, right? This too shall pass. So we must find ourselves in a state of harmony and even neutrality. I know because it was extremely challenging for me. I made this transformation, this from the hip hop hot lifestyle, the hustling and the all that. And I said, no, I said, I need something more. I need healthy, I need sanity, and I need less vanity and insecurity and less jealousy. So I am talking from a little bit of experience in choosing to be the paradigm shifter. And then I can say to you that, uh, nothing is perfect. It doesn't all just, oh, all of a sudden, it's always going to be life, and it's always going to come and go, and it's always going to be like waves, right? And so we just learn how to duck dive, and then how to ride the waves, and how to know when the swell is coming, and how to know if it's just a wind swell, right? So it's kind of more like the yoga, the mantras, the healthy eating, and all that. It just helps to align you and keeps you in a place where you can make better choices when life does happen. Whereas before, you might have been freaking out. You might have been crying and saying, "Why is this happening to me?" Or blaming, you know, or feeling ashamed. But when you take these teachings and you implement them, then you realize it's just happening and you're a part of it, and how can you make it better. And then also we do the fitness. It's not just for the physical good looks, right? Yeah, of course, everybody wants to look their best with the vessel that they have been given, right? We're not all the same, and many people, this vessel's not for them. It's too skinny, it's too little, it's too whatever, right? But the point is, it's more than that. It gives you strength, it gives you character, it gives you courage. If things were to go awry, if chaos were to happen, if a natural disaster were to happen, you might be able to be of service because you're able to breathe and stay calm. Valentine, I love you too, mommy. Puppies, all of you out there. What's that? What did I just do? I touched the screen and a little. Did I give myself a like? Did I just give myself a like? I didn't know I could do that. I think I did that. That is so cool. Because I saw like a little circle. I touched the screen. I had never done that before. I think I just gave myself a like. Yes. One for the money, two for the show, three to get ready, and more likes to go. It's all cool. The likes and all that. It's more for the discovery team to know that the public, that yeah, that we're onto something, that it's worth it, that, yeah, support her channel, like from inside, from the YouTube discovery team. Yes, support her. Yes, give her the there are little things that open up that I can do that makes my channel better, to give you better quality and all that. And so that's really what it's for. Yeah, that'll be a whole nother show. We can talk about that, how we got to this point. Now it's going even further. Now it's like, guys, it's not even going to be about that anymore. It's about the hype. It's the hype. Like, you can hype me up. I was like, what? Dios mío, hype. Don't believe the hype. That's what. And now we're supposed to do that. It's all good. Listen, do what you love, do what you like. Come back and see me. It's all right. I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to pop up live. I'm going to dance. I'm going to work out. I'm going to give you ASMRs. I'm going to do cooking, give you tips, beauty, hair. I don't know what my niche is my lifestyle. My niche is holistic, right? And that's the whole picture. My niche is positivity. My niche is bringing out the beauty in you, in me. My niche is culture around the world. My niche is growing and becoming as Neil, YouTube CEO. I got the message personally. You are not just a creator, you are an entrepreneur, and this is your stage and this is your theater. So I am so grateful for that, and I'm going to utilize it. I am going to utilize it. I am going to use this stage and this theater, and I'm going to put on a show. The show must go on. You see what I'm saying? And I am not playing. The show will go on. My strength will build. My balance is here to stay. Wait, oh wait, let's try it another way. Let's do, this is even, wait, my last performance before I go. Let's see what we can do. Can we do this? Oh, almost. This is what's happening since I've been doing my workout and my strength and my planks. So unexpected strength, right? You know? Sorry. Let's do this before we go. One more, right? Like a gymnast thing, right? Uno, dos, y... Ah! Thank you so much. I love you all so much, and it is turning out to be a spectacular sunset. So I love to roll. I love gymnastics, so I like to incorporate it. I'm gonna get there, right? I'm gonna do it. Look at that sunset. Yeah. I did it before. It's just not right now. I mean, I've been doing this live-a-thon, right? So I've been actually doing a couple of workout today, and um, I was a little bit tired, and I was almost like not gonna do it, but I said no. You gave them your word, and do what you say. So I got wet. I get the shot. Put my water on my face, and I drank water, and I ate some healthy nuts and some dried fruit. And I put some music on. Yeah, right. And I came. I'm here. And I met great people tonight, so I'm really happy. I'm gonna do one more thing before we go. One more thing. I'm gonna show you that the DJ Osmo has a little light, and I'm gonna plug it in. And then that's gonna be my last thing, and I'm gonna go. Wait. Wait. Sorry? Oh, sorry. Wait, you're knocking them out. Look at that, guys. So we got light. Okay, that's the DJI with the light. So, oh, sorry. She wants to get, sorry, stop. Oh, sorry. Right. So, come over here, you little witch. She's like rubbing the thing. I'll rub you here, right here, rub them. So you see with the light, guys? How cool is that? Wait, that's the other light, all right? How many lights does it have, or how does it work? See? So we can do things in the evening now. just practicing. Oh, Willow's coming. Look. Wait. Wow, my guapa. Willow's gonna come and say hello. And then we're really gonna go. Come on, Willow. Come and say hello. Look, Willow came. Willow came. Willow loves to do yoga with us too. How's that, Willow? You got your international crew here. Did you say hello? Oh, Willow, we love you. Willow's a yoga dancer as well. Willow loves. See, he comes and keeps me company, and they know I'm going to swing them around. We're going to dance. So they say, okay, they let me do it. All right, Willow, tell them hello. See, like and subscribe. Join us on our pop-up lives. We're going to be having so much fun. We always do. Yay! Yay! Oh, Willow. I love you, Willow, and they love you too. Thank you for showing up, everybody. Oh, Willow. Bye, Willow. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go. Join the show, everybody. Okay, it was great. I loved our live, what did you call it? Live-a-thon. It was the whole weekend. I'm just hoping that we reached our goal by the time when I get off this live stream that I see the 1,000. That would be super, super cool. But either way, whatever it is, it's not just for tonight. I need you to be in a relationship. I need this to be a long-term thing. So it's just not for tonight because then it won't. Then if later, then I see that they change your mind or whatever, that's not. So I'd rather you check out the channel. Yeah. Like, okay, I get it. All right. So you don't want to lose me. Yeah. Subscribe, right? And check out the channel. And I get it if it's not completely for you, but also I'm going to grow and you just never know. And at first I might show up a lot, right? That's what they do. But then I'll just disappear. It'll be like you have me in a back closet. You put me in a drawer or something. And then every once in a while, you're like, oh, wait, let me check in. Then at least I'm there. Because if you like surf is coming up. I even have footage that I never put out of the Eddie Aikau. I never put out. I mean, I'm going to get that only. Anyway, we got so much stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna do interviews. Some of you already know that. We have a few collabs set up already. I have international with Africa. I have musician, rapper, Shepherd Goat. So that's happening. That's gonna be a collab interview. Then I also have Omi Verse. She's doing the readings and the spiritual energy and the cleansing, the same thing, transformation from a certain type of lifestyle to more holistic. We have a program going to be happening with the sling yoga. So I'm going to be training for the sling yoga using the wheel as well, incorporating music. So I'm really just, as you can see and hear, I'm going to be living and exploring and having fun, and I want to share it with you. That's it. It's not about like I'm going to be, but you know what? You might go looking elsewhere for an answer that is very simple, and I might actually be able to give it to you. Like a protection mantra. That will give you about several seconds of protection. So I'm going to do that for you now before we're out. Okay, I'm going to do a mantra for you. Review. I put that up there, little guapita moranita. Bueno, Adgarai Name, Jagadgarai Name, Satgarai Name, Siri Guru Devi Name, Ad Such Jagad Such Habi Such Nanakose Be Such Ad Such Jagad Such Habi Such Nanakose Be Such Adgarai Name, Jagadgarai Name, Satgarai Name, Siri Guru Deve Name Ad Sach Jugad Sach Habe Sach Nanakose Be Sach Ad Sach Jugad Sach Habi Sach Nanakose Be Sach. So this is a Sanskrit vibration that is protection for you. So I'm sending you that, okay? I'm sending you that protection, and we can learn that at some point if you want. And it's basically so that you do what it is that you need to do. Om Dam Duraye Namaha, Om Dam Duraye Namaha, Adgarai Name, Jagadgarai Name, Satgarai Name. Bendición. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope I see you again. I don't know that I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I might need a little rest from my live-a-thon. Even if I hope we reach the 1,000. But whatever the number is, I'm very grateful. I'm very happy, and it's happening. So, but keep the notifications on for whether it is tomorrow or the next day. Okay. Adios. Now you see we got the light. Let's wait. That's another one level to the light. And that's another level to the light. Off we go.